friends, followers, customers, welcome to HPerformance in the dyno room with one of our newest guests, Audi RS3 8 Epsilon facelift. A very, very, very stunning looking car. We really have much of those cars right now in the workshop for different tunes. And today we want to present you a really, really good way to get the power bumped in a range of 70 to 80 horsepower by just a little tweak. This is the new HPerformance TUNINGBOX that we want to show you today in these vehicles. And we want to show you today, what does this vehicle generate in terms of power stock-wise? How is that transferred 100 to 200? Then we have different modes in our chip box. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about this in a few seconds. And these modes we will measure, and we will go with the strongest of those modes on a stock car to the Autobahn and see how fast is it from 100 to 200 kilometers per hour. Basically, the spirit is, what do I have to pay? How long does it take to install it? What are the modes and what does it give in terms of power and in terms of speed, 100 to 200 improvement. So these models are actually not that easy accessible into the ECU, and some take really extreme expensive secondary ECUs. And so this is why we had this box already in the starting of the 8Y facelift and even in the 8Y not facelift car. So the pre-facelift version, we had this box already, and we have made new approvations for that box in various stages. Stage 1, 2, and 3. We are going to show this later. And it's extremely interesting for those customers who have maybe already ordered this car, wait on the car. Many call us and say, hey, is there any chance of lifting the power? And yes, there are chances to do this street legal. We are going to show you this today. And for those who say, I don't need it street legal, they can add on this box our already existing OPF Lambda box and kick out the downpipe and lift their power up to 540 horsepower and close to 700 Newton meters without touching even the bracket of the ECU. It's true, you will see. So how simple it is to install this box, we are going to show you in the video now. You get the box if you order the box with a wiring loom and some colored connectors. You get an installation guide, German and English, so everybody's welcome. And it's like you play with Lego in your hands and you see the guide, okay, connect here, connect there, connect here. And at the end, if you have installed the box, I will just show this in a paper form, later also digital. The box has various modes. We have a city sport plus race mode. Why is that? The city mode is defined to run 95 RON fuel, so very bad fuel is able to be run in the city mode. In the sport mode, you should use at least 98 RON because the boost is already lifted to a higher level. You have plus, which is good for 100 RON octane, and you have the race, which we will test today on 102 RON fueling. So the box allows you even flexibility in terms of fueling to adapt this from city to sport to plus to race. And on top, you can even toggle it off and make it back to stock in your mobile device. So the box comes with an app as well. So I talked a lot. Now it's time to show some numbers. We make the measuring now of the stock car. Then we take the times of the stock car. We install the box in a small radio loop video. And after that, we are going to make the same again, dyno and street. So let's go. .400 horsepower, 505 Newton meters on the point. That's the entrance measuring, starting measuring, stock measuring. And now we install the box and measure our box. Hey guys, the box is now installed to the vehicle. That went very quick. As we told you with the installation guide, it's just a job of a few minutes. Now we want to connect the mobile phone, the app, with the device. Therefore, you need to, first of all, switch on the ignition. Then you go into the app, as we showed you already. And if it's once connected with Bluetooth, it will always hold the connection for any time until you go into your Bluetooth settings and kick out the app. I'm already connected and we are starting in base mode and the city mode, which is for the lowest grade of fuel, the sport mode for higher grade like 98 RON, the plus for again and higher, in Germany we would say 100 octane, and the race mode, which is for 102 octane. It's the strongest fuel or the best fuel that we can have. And this is the map that we want to measure now and test as well, 100 to 200. Hey guys, welcome back after our quick dyno session with the HPerformance Powerbox in the RS3 8 Epsilon facelift. I would say the numbers are quite impressive. We have a 102 RON base Aral pump fuel, which is locally available here. And in the strongest, in the race version, we have 494 horsepower, close to 500 and 630 Newton meters. In the plus version, 480 horsepower and 615 Newton meters. And in the sport, we have 460 horsepower by 580 Newton meters. You must imagine that these numbers are based on 102 RON and no hardware changes. Simply just the box that you can switch on your mobile phone. To make these stages reliable over time, and reliable means the power is always there, not just as a dyno queen once, but again and again and again, reproducible. We have configured some stages around the box. 460 horsepower, 620 Newton meter, that's the stage, only software. Smallest stage, you can get this in-house here. We install the box, we install the air filter, measuring before and after on our four-wheel drive dyno, and you can have optional TUV operation if you like so. Next stage, 480 horsepower, is inclusive. The intake system, same again, dyno before and after, installation is inclusive, and if you want on top, TUV air probation. The biggest stage, strongest stage, actually, legal stage is 520 horsepower, 660 Newton meter. Here is an intercooler and a complete intake system in this kit. Same again, dyno before, dyno after, installation and some guidance. TUV is on top possible. And even for you who don't need a legal one, we can also make a 535 horsepower stage by 680 Newton meters race, inclusive our OPF downpipe and the OPF lambda simulator that is on top in this package available. But note, no TUV. This is not street legal, only racing application, not legal to drive on German roads. Very detailed, very clear. But if you have this car as your funny car, drive just on the racetrack, or if you are from a foreign country where these approbations are not so important, then you can have this done here as well. So now we have talked a lot and we just want to show now how strong, how fast is the 494 500 horsepower version with just the software in the 8Y facelift. Let's try.
100.